Guys, Julfish here. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Minecraft Skyblock here today on my Minecraft Skyblock server, julfish.aquariusmc.com. Guys, today we're here for episode 2 of the series where we are going to be starting the biggest farm possible, maybe getting some spawner goings and doing a whole bunch of stuff. Just like every video though, I'm going to give away one admin loot box to one lucky commenter on today's video. Just make sure to leave your Minecraft username in the comment section. And also guys, if you do me a huge solid and consider dropping a like on today's video, that would mean a ton as well. But off camera, your boy has been doing quite a bit of playing here. I've been farming it up, and if we type our IS missions, we should have a bit of progression done. We now have 1,400 wheat out of the 5,000 harvested to unlock 64 spawner slots. As of right now, I think the default is either 16 or 32 max spawner slots. In last video, we only were able to manage to get one chicken spawner with the money we had, which was $75,000. But if you guys take a look on the scoreboard on the right, we now have 176K, which is really solid, and I've been able to do that thanks to these miner bots that I've set up. Now there's a lot of eggs loading up these chests, which is kind of annoying. We don't really want the eggs in there, but you can see I just sold that for $2,000 right there, 2 grand. I was about to say, yeah, so through that I've been AFKing these guys and they've been mining for me, and I've been making a bit of side cash. After the last video, the server's popping, so make sure to come check it out, guys. A lot of you guys have hopped on. But yeah, I just stuttered a whole whack load in the last clip, unfortunately. But one thing I want to do in today's video is the last video, we actually placed down a lot of these guys, and these are island value blocks. Now, we did actually place or win these in a bunch of crate keys last video. And in today's videos, I don't want to really open too many crate keys. We may go ahead and vote, which is a way to get free crate keys on the server. But I won a lot of these just through voting last video. And apparently a good meta is to actually sell these so we can buy more spawners. And that is something I should have thought of last video, but thanks to a commenter on the last video, we actually know to do this now. So honestly, I'm gonna hit sell all, see what kind of money we can make. And there we go. We just made 300K and another 10K just like that. And now we have 500K to start up a spawner setup. If we head into /shop, we should be able to check out a few of the spawners here. And with 500K, we can actually afford some decent spawners, a magma cube spawner. I don't know if that's worth it. A creeper spawner. Dude, spawners are actually really freaking expensive, dude. Part of me just wants to go ahead and run up /vote just to see what we will get, because we will get a few extra $1,000 and some title keys, and title keys are pretty solid. And there we go. We just went ahead and done a ton of voting right there. And now we have 5 title key that we can open up right here. And unfortunately, we did not get too much. We can sell hand and make another 10K. And we have some mythical enchant books. But I don't think any of those guys are good for anything. But at least we got a bit of a vote in. Yo, I'm not even trolling. I swear I just found a coral key in my chest and a vacuum collector. I think we won that last video. So that'll be really good if we do build a spawner setup for today. Let's go ahead and head back over to work trades and pop up in this coral key too. And we got 1 day of temp fly. I have permanent fly, so that's kind of an L reward. In the /shop, there is a mob drops category, and we can go ahead and see that string sells for $30 as well as the spider eye on top of that for $2. So we should probably do a spider spawner or 2 spider spawners. And I think that is what we're going to run up. Confirm, cop one of those. Should we cop 2 though? That's the real question. Honestly, why not? Let's do 2 spider spawners. And now we need to set up some kind of grinder for this. I just don't know exactly how to like do a spider spawner, because it's been a while. Off camera, I did go ahead and get these builder wand from our service store, and basically it just helps you build a little bit faster. It's also a little crazy. I don't know how this thing works exactly, so it's going to take me a second to figure out. But it looks like it basically just fills in some land wherever we right click with it. So I'm not going to complain about this. This is pretty cool. All right, I couldn't get the spawner perfectly in a single chunk because the island's too small, but I think this design should be big enough to fit in the 2 spider spawners that we need, and we need it to be perfectly dark on the inside as well. Okay, now I've made the spawner box pretty big, but that's because I want to give a bit of room for the spawners to actually go on top. Because there is this weird problem on the server where sometimes mobs will actually spawn on top of the respective spawners. So basically, sometimes the spiders are going to go all the way up here, and I don't want them spawning right on top, because then we're not going to get any loot from any of the spiders that spawn on top. So I'd rather have them spawn on top of their own spawners than up here, and then we get no loot from that. So basically, by doing this, we're giving the spiders room to spawn right up here, But the way to make them go down instead of just standing up there is to use these fence gates just like this, ladies and gentlemen, and then we'll put water in the middle. I'll show you guys when it's all done. Just like this, and then the water won't flow out, but the spiders, if they do spawn up here, will go down here and then down to the stacking area just like that, and boom. Now we have 2 spider spawners all set up, and they're already stacking up to 12, which is very, very good actually. And dude, just from that, we've already gained 25 string and 8 spider eyes. Let's go ahead and hit a sell hand on all those. And there, we just made like 60 bucks. So now that we have this all finished up and these spiders are going like that, we can go ahead and find that little chest collector. We had the vacuum collector place to activate. Make sure it's in the right chunk by hitting F3 plus G. Put it down, maybe right here. And now it's going to do a chunk collector activity. And boom, there we go. Now it's just going to pick up anything even before we see it fall on the ground. Actually, I think it might fall on the ground first. Let's try and kill the spider and see if the loot goes anywhere. No, it looks like it went straight into here, which is what we want. And that means we can use lava right here. And that's going to be auto collecting basically everything from the spiders, which is really good. All right, I've placed in the lava. Let's see if this works, please. No, it's not working. The vacuum collector doesn't pick it up before they die. Oh, that kind of sucks. All right, perfectly set up now. We just basically had to give them room to die so the items didn't burn in the lava. And now it looks like it's all coming through. I haven't seen a single eye spider go through yet, which is kind of unfortunate because we would get that if we were looting, using looting and stuff like that. So I want to see if we're going to get a single one per chance from a spider, but I feel like that's highly unlikely. Now that the spider spawner is all set up for now, getting 34 string, it's not going to be too great. I don't know if that was a worthwhile investment. Please let me know down below in the comments if you know. We need to take care of this chicken spawner next because this actually makes a fair chunk of change, 600 from a single swing. And one way we can do that is through a Slayer minion on the server store. And there we go. I went ahead and got a Slayer minion from the server store. Let's go ahead and place this guy down. And now it should start swinging at the chickens. And we want to attach it to our current chest system over here. Boom. It's now linked to a chest. Now, is it going to kill the chickens? It is. And the collector minion is also picking up the items. So that should be going into here. And yes, it is. Now we won't have to deal with throwing out a whole bunch of eggs and stuff like that. And the collector guy's going to collect them. The Slayer minion's going to slay them. Holy mackerel. It costs $4 million to upgrade the Slayer minion. I don't think I need that, but for now, everything seems to be pretty functional. Rotate minion, collect XP, minion stats. Your minion has killed 3 mobs since being placed. Well, that's not too great, but you know, it's a start. Now, guys, I did say off camera, I've been doing a little bit of farming with the wheat farm and trying to level up our IS missions, which we have been a little bit, guys, and we've been able to get the 1400 wheat farm. Now, you might think, oh, I should just use the harvester hoe to collect this. Well, guys, no, I'm gonna have to tell you guys no, because this doesn't actually count towards your IS missions when you use the harvester hoe. When you're starting out and you're trying to beat as many IS missions as possible, please farm the wheat by hand. That way you actually progress the quest, because right now there's just a bit of a bug with the plugin where the hoe doesn't count as crops farmed towards your IS missions. It's unfortunate, but it's what you got to do to start out. I forgot to set up my job in the farmer job, so hopefully I start making some side money by being a farmer. I'm now level 4 farmer. This is what happens when you select a job on the server. It's just a slowly extra bonus way to passively like make money. You don't really have to do anything. I think it just sends you free rewards as you play. Now, pretty much after farming that entire thing right there, we are left with a few extra $1,000. That took me way too long though. And if we go ahead and type /IS missions, we will see we only farmed, oh, we actually farmed a good, like probably 800 right there. But soon enough, we're going to be doing beetroots, which you need 10,000, then carrots, which require 25,000, then potatoes, which require 40,000, which this farm isn't going to quite do that for us. So I'm thinking for a bit of an expansion. That's right, guys. I'm going to use the builder wand right here, buy a ton of dirt, and hopefully now the expansion of this farm will be a lot faster. Let's go ahead and do 9 stacks, followed by another 9 stacks of dirt. And then I'm going to just build this all in using the farmer wand. And you must at least have 1 farmland. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I have to place it as dirt, then turn it into farmland, then place more seeds. And I shouldn't have sold all those seeds, but for now, this is going to have to do. I'm even gonna go this far and stretch it all the way out to here and break our old hopper set, or our old cobble generator, and then hopefully this gives us a bit more room to farm a bit faster. It's not actually as big as I thought it was going to be, but yeah, this is just going to be a little bit extra to help us get going. Maybe we should wrap it around this island too. I'm going to see what we do. Guys, we might need to get rid of the house over here. I think that might be the strategy. Guys, rest in peace to the house. All right, there we go. That only took me like a minute. I wasn't expecting that. And then I think we're going to have it go all the way out to here, dude. Yeah, this is going to be quite the expansion. All right, now it's time to turn this all into farmland, dude. This is going to take me a minute. Okay, we are super close to being done this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, this is taking me forever, but now we have the fully expanded wheat farm. Let's go ahead and hit a sell all. And there we go. I did have to take a bit of a break and farm up some wheat there because I had some seeds in the chest, and then I also had to farm some from here. But now we have a way bigger wheat farm than before. Hopefully that's going to be super OP. Now this farm should be pretty good and help us reach IS missions faster, including when we replace it with carrots, beetroots, and potatoes. But we do want a money source farm, which is why we're going to build a bit of a cane farm in this last little area of the island that we have left. Right now, I'm going to build it as a pretty ergonomic design. Okay, ergonomic design is crazy. I just mean efficient design out here where we're not wasting too much space or too many resources, keeping it pretty limited. I'm just going to stack it like this and have the water running down the sides and make them 3 blocks tall in between every space, just like so. Just about done filling in the water here, and there we go. We should have consistent water streams going down every layer, and now we can just buy a ton of sugarcane, which is going to be a little bit expensive. 22k for 35k stacks of sugarcane. Okay, I'm gonna do 9 and maybe another 9k of sugarcane. There we go, or 9 stacks, and now we're good to go. All right, there we go. It's now all planted in. I ended up having to buy a bit extra sugarcane, but we are good to go now. So I think so far in today's video, we've had quite a success, but we do have 55k left over that I want to put towards some AFK money making methods. And one thing we can do on the server is head over to some island warps, but it looks like it's closed. There we go. IS warps, one word. Okay, I lied. SM Buys Island has a discount shop, and we want to take a look at that. It looks like there's a few in here. I don't know what the big difference is. It looks like some of these guys have different things they're selling at different prices, but SM Buy Shop had some other stuff. They're selling creepers for 250k. Oh my gosh, cave spiders for 165k. Unfortunately, nothing we can really afford. They got chicken spawners for 48k, but I believe the SM Buy Shop, okay, no, that's the same one. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing their username right, but right in here, they're selling chicken spawners for 28k. So we can go ahead and buy, enter how much you wish to buy in the chat. You can buy 1. I want to buy, I can't even buy 2, so I'm going to buy 1, and now we're going to head to the island, go and add another spawner to the shop. Guys, basically they have discount spawners over there at their island, and you guys can use that to go ahead and buy even cheaper spawners rather than using the /shop feature. I'm not exactly sure how they're getting their spawners for so cheap, but it's probably through voting and certain loot within the spawner finder enchant with the harvester hoe. Speaking of which, I gotta buy some levels on my harvester hoe. Last video, I think we won a lot in our orbs balance. We have 101 million. I definitely want to get some orb greed enchant so we can multiply that. I'm gonna get like maybe 500 levels of that, mostly because we do need a lot of that, as well as some spawner finder. Oh, my hoe level's too low for that. Well, that's good to know. Can we get fortune on there maybe? Okay, we can get 3 levels of fortune. What is the max level of fortune? 5. Okay, let's spend 30 million orbs on that, getting some more fortune on that. Rush enchant, chance to start a combo, doubling enchant proc rates for a short amount of time. I don't know about that. We can't get key finder, but we can get a bit of exp, and we'll spend the rest on that. And now when we farm over here, hopefully we're making, whoa, we are making a lot of wheat from a single harvest. That is kind of nuts. The fortune enchant is going to be crazy OP and helping me make some extra money over here. I should be farming this with my hand technically. I don't care too much though, because I'm going to work on the IS missions off camera. I just want to showcase what the harvester hoe can do for you guys. Also, the sugarcane is growing in ridiculously slow right now. But yeah, dude, that is crazy. This is filling up my inventory so freaking quickly, dude. I can't wait until we get like a bigger farm or like a carrot farm and we're making even more money. But there we go. We're making a few K just like that, super duper easily. I'm not going to complain. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Apparently I finished up a sugarcane farmer mission. Oh yeah, plant 50 sugarcane for $510. There's some side change right there. And wait, now I can buy another spawners at the shop over here. Let's head over there, get another spawner just like that, buy one, and then IS go, place that down in the stack. And now our Slayer should have a few extra chickens to kill, although it looks like sometimes it's spawning out of range, which is just kind of unlucky. And it looks like we have another hunter quest done with the chickens. $2,800. There we go. Oh my gosh, we are just stacking up money like crazy. Throughout the recording of today's video, it also looks like 4 dubs have entirely filled up of these chests. We gotta wait 5 seconds between every use, but every cell on a full chest is worth about 6K. So hopefully off camera, we start to stack up a few 100K again. I know we aren't island top anymore, but that's worth it because we were able to buy some spider spawners and other stuff like that. And there we go. Another 8.5K right on the end right there. That is not too bad. Also, this guy didn't pick it up. I don't know what's going on, but there we go. Another 1K, and we can't upgrade the minions or make it do like fire damage, unfortunately. So we're just gonna have to settle with that. This guy has a bit of money in it, 700K. Okay, not bad. So for those of you watching, if you know a way to make this spider spawner better, please tell me down below in the comments, as well as this chicken spawner setup. I know it's pretty weak for now, but I think that's going to be it for today's episode of Minecraft Skyblock here today on my server, Julfish.AquariusMC.com. Make sure to hop onto the server using my server IP if you guys want to directly support me and the channel and the server. Either way, as long as you guys hop on, check out Aquarius. You guys are awesome. But remember to keep on spreading the message. Peace, love, and positivity out there into the world. And I'll go and see you folks on the next one. Peace out, home dog. I love you guys so freaking much.